Hello and welcome to another The Jer Team video, and today I'm actually going to be showing you the future of Minecraft for 2013. So it is now 2013, it's a brand new year, and it's also a brand new year for Minecraft, and lots of new things are going to be included in the next update very soon. So we are of course talking about the 1.5 update. And here are some of the things that will be in that. Today, or was it yesterday, Jeb released a new snapshot, and that's what we're going to have a look at now. This is kind of the Redstone update, so that's what it's been called, and obviously that's what it is. So let's get started. First things first, I'm going to show you is the Redstone Block. Now, obviously the Redstone Block is just a block, so it's kind of like a ruby block, so you could use it for decorating if you want, I guess. But the Redstone Block also actually emits redstone, so this can be an alternative to a redstone torch, except I don't think it actually gives off much light. But yeah, it can be an alternative, or you could just use it for decorating if you wanted, because I believe Tekkit has ruby, and so this could be a kind of alternative, I guess. Right, now something else I would have liked to show you is the item hopper, but we're going to, that's currently a work in progress. The Mojang team haven't yet finished that, so we'll be looking at that in more detail in the next video. Now, something that I forgot to mention is that they have made redstone much more stable. It's really been refined and much more reliable. And here is a new redstone feature that you can use for your little contraptions. So you see that this is actually called a comparator. And this comparator takes inputs from various sides and then outputs through this side. Now, it might sound a little bit complicated, but once you get the hang of it, it kind of makes sense, because what will happen is there's a redstone signal going into the middle, going directly into this side. And if that signal is the strongest out of any other signals that are going into it, then a redstone signal will come out of here. If not, no redstone signal. So, for example, let's say if I just got some redstone, and I'm just going to get a torch, simple torch, you'll see that because this signal is stronger than this signal, the door's just closed completely. However, if this signal is longer and less strong, you'll see, if you look really carefully, you'll see that is less strong. If it is less strong, then the door will open, so a redstone signal will come out of here. You can also set it to different modes by right-clicking on it. I'm not quite sure what that does. I'm sorry. I'm not quite sure what that does. And if we look over here, it also has two. It can have up to 2 inputs, so we can have another torch here. So it can have more than one input, and if I have that further away, then they both have to be less strong or equally strong for the door to open. So it's really something to play with, and something that can be really useful in your little redstone contraptions. All of the things that I'm showing you here might change since since the actual update. This is the snapshot. But over here you'll see that we have some a weighted pressure plate and another weighted pressure plate. These come in both gold and iron form, and they are like ordinary pressure plates, but they have a difference. Sorry, you can't stand on them. Sure, you can normally stand on them, of course, but it won't emit a redstone signal. And so this confused me. I mean, what is the point of it if it doesn't emit a signal? Well, if you throw an item on it, then it will emit a signal. So I think this would be good for kind of adventure maps. Like if you had to provide an item of some kind, then you could use weighted pressure plates to detect if there's an item there. So yeah, that could be really useful. However, there is something quite important to note with weighted pressure plates, that the redstone signal that comes out of it will only last for 1 block. So if I now put something on top of this, you'll see that's getting a redstone signal, that first one, but the second one, no redstone signal, because it will only go for 1 block. However, if I go and get a repeater, then it will work, because a repeater extends the redstone signal, so the door now opens. We can now take it off, there we go. So, something else I'd like to show you are these brand new special chests. I know it looks like an ordinary chest, but actually it's called a trapped chest. And yeah, it does really act like an ordinary chest, but with a distance. While the chest is open, so while the user's trying to get something out, put something in or whatever, you'll see that it emits a redstone signal. So you'll see the door just opened. You might not have seen that. Saw that even. But what we can this could be really useful for adventure maps, in my opinion. But so we can actually see it. Well, you see, it has the same issue as the. Well, it isn't really an issue. It can be a benefit, but it's pretty much the same style as the weighted pressure plates because they only extend 1 block. So, if I were to put redstone there and I put a door in there, then you'll see that this time the door won't open because it will only extend that way. And so we can actually see the door being opened. I'm just going to apply some repeaters and also to extend it as well. So now that I've done that, if I open that, the door opens. You'll see it opened the door. So yeah, this could be useful. It's called a trap chest. This would be useful for traps and things similar. Now over here, a new addition to redstone is this, which is the daylight sensor, and it's pretty self-explanatory. If it detects that it's daytime, then it will emit a signal, and you can use this to light something or whatever. Pretty straightforward, and yeah, that's the daytime sensor. Now over here, going off redstone a little bit, you'll see that I've just quickly built this, but now in the nether there is actually a new nether ore that you find in the nether, and this is actually called the nether quartz ore. Now at this moment in time, I'm not quite sure what it does, to be honest, but if in the future, when we do a future video, we'll possibly look at that once it's been developed more, and we'll actually find out what it does. But yeah, and also you will see that in the update, nether brick stairs, which weren't craftable before, are now craftable in a normal crafting table by using nether brick in the normal stair formation. And also we have this normal nether brick, as in standard floating nether brick that you normally get as well. And that is pretty much a summary of the snapshot squeezed into 10 minutes. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the Jer Team. You can also find us on Twitter and Twitch and Facebook. And goodbye for now.